We had this idea.
We had this idea.
We had this idea that Shakespeare is for everyone.
The Chesapeake Shakespeare Company was founded over a decade ago by a small group of artists who shared a common idea, that Shakespeare is for everyone. The Chesapeake Shakespeare Company takes pride in being a success story for arts and culture in the region, from powerful, innovative work from our artists to enthusiastic support from the community. A dynamic center of energy for performance and education of Shakespeare and other classics has been created. We've created the Chesapeake Shakespeare Company. Since 2002, the Chesapeake Shakespeare Company has been performing at its outdoor home in Ellicott City at the PFI Historic Park. And in 2014, we expanded our operations to neighboring Baltimore City by opening our beautiful downtown Baltimore Theater. The historic Mercantile Trust Building has been converted into a 260-seat theater, a modern interpretation of an Elizabethan playhouse, custom designed to promote our unique aesthetic.
We love Baltimore. Baltimore is a great city. Baltimore is unique, and it is smart, and it is funny, it is quirky, it is tough, it's diverse, and we hope the Chesapeake Shakespeare Company reflects that.
It's a city that will surprise you.
It's a city that will surprise you.
I know Baltimore will surprise you.
The thing about Shakespeare is, Shakespeare binds us together. He gets to the core of what it is to be a human being. And that's what the great artists do. They get to the core of what is uniquely human. And Shakespeare did that perhaps better than anyone that ever lived. And that's why we care about Shakespeare. But that's not the only reason we care about Shakespeare. We also care about Shakespeare because we like it. We like doing it. It's fun. It's interesting. It's exciting. It's funny. And that's also why we care about Shakespeare.
Our productions take the most exciting practices of Shakespeare's time and translate them to the modern theater-going experience.
It's what connects us. It's the glue. It's the bridge.
It is intimate. It is exciting. It is beautiful.
Shakespeare wrote the best plays.
What we aim to do is to create multiple entryways to Shakespeare. Because the initial hook is not going to be the same for everyone. I mean, for some people, it might be the language and the poetry. For others, it might be the theatricality. Could be the comedy, or it could be the music, or the fighting, or it could be the costumes. For everybody, it's going to be different. But once we make that one connection, that allows for multiple connections to Shakespeare. And that's what we aim to do. We aim to connect people to Shakespeare and to each other.
At a time when a lot of people's deepest experiences are with an electronic device, we give people the opportunity to be together in a room and experience the funniest, the most touching, the most important moments of humanity, and to share them together.
Baltimore is a great city, a city with an important past and an exciting future. But mostly, Baltimore is its people. It's interesting, funny, smart, quirky, generous people. And that's the point of our work at the Chesapeake Shakespeare Company. It's sharing our work with our community and its people.
Saying the Chesapeake Shakespeare Company has education programs is like saying the library has books.
Chesapeake Shakespeare Company education programs are at the very core of our mission. We connect Shakespeare to students in classrooms across the region, from primary to middle and high schools to colleges and universities. We bring students to our theater for workshops and performance opportunities, and we hold summer camps and classes and take special pride in our high school corps. Matinee programs are at the center of our education program. Every spring, we spend 2 months presenting live performances of Romeo and Juliet for students from throughout the region.
You know, it's important to have everyone exposed to Shakespeare, but it's even more important that they're exposed to it in a vibrant and an exciting and an alive way, for both our students, for people in our community, and certainly our audiences.
Shakespeare can change a student's life. I've seen it myself.
Come by and pay us a visit. See a show in Baltimore or Ellicott City. The Chesapeake Shakespeare Company. We're always glad to see you.
Wait, tote bags? Really? We gotta care about tote bags? Oh crap, I hate stuff like that. Can we just do without? I mean, what does the membership really care about tote bags? Did anybody ever ask them?
Ian, you know most of us go for the tote bags.
I love everything at Stop, but do you know what it's really about?
The tote bag.
The most important thing I take away from the STA conference every year? The bags.
If the tote bag is not up to snuff, I worry about the conference.
I really don't think Ian is taking this tote bag thing very seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
The membership should insist on quality tote bags.
We're a geographic region, but we have a wonderful working relationship with Chesapeake Shakespeare and love everything they do. But this tote bag, I've talked with Ian and Leslie, and I must say that their vision for this parcel runs the gamut. I love using that word. Runs the gamut from the gauche to the jejune. We'll make do, I suppose.
Here in Canada, emergency measures are being contemplated to address the tote bag crisis.
Here at the Chesapeake Shakespeare Company, we pledge to do our utmost to produce the best, the most useful, the most environmentally friendly, and the most long-lived tote bag that has ever been known in the history of the Shakespeare Theatre Association. Thank you.